Hello, my dear students. I welcome you all to your English online class again. Today, we are going to start with a grammar topic which is sentence analysis. So, basically, students, we are going to see in this chapter, we are going to learn about subject and predicate, subject, word, and attributes, predicate and its elements, object, direct and indirect objects, and functions of a complement. Okay, so we are going to see these topics in this lesson. Okay, so first of all, let's start with subject and predicate. Okay, so generally when we analyze any simple sentence, we must first of all identify two parts. One is subject and other one is predicate. Now, what is subject? It may be a word or a phrase which tells us who or what is being talked about, or who or what does an action, right? So basically, subject is, students, it may be a word or group of word, that means a phrase which is going to tell us what are we talking about or who is doing an action. Like किस sentence में बात किस चीज़ की हो रही है, or if it is talking about any action, so who is the doer of the action, who or what does an action. Like children play, so who is playing? Children. So children will be the subject. Okay. In the same way, let's talk about predicate. It is the part of the sentence which tells us something about the subject. So predicate tells us something about the subject. Like my friends gave me a bouquet of flowers. Okay, so my friends will be the subject because they had given, right? Gave me a bouquet of flowers is the predicate, rest of the part of the sentence, because it is telling us about subject, that is my friends. What did they do? Gave me a bouquet of flowers. So gave me a bouquet of flowers will be the predicate. So students, subject and predicate may consist of one word or many words. It's not necessary that subject is only a one word. It may be a group of word. And predicate, same goes with predicate. It's not necessary that predicate will be only one word. It may be more than one word, right? Like Preeti sings. In this, Preeti is the subject, one word. Sings is the predicate, one word. But in the next part, just see. The price of this shirt is 500 rupees. Okay, so here we are talking about the price of this shirt. So the price of this shirt is the subject. Is 500 rupees is the predicate. So did you see the price of this shirt? This subject is having number of words. Same way, the predicate is 500 rupees is also having number of words. So it's not necessary that subject and predicate consist of only one word. They may consist of more than one word, right? Okay, so now students, we are going to know about subject, word and its attributes. Now it's a new thing for you, so listen carefully. When subject of a sentence has more than one word, okay, अभी मैंने आपको बताया that subject may consist of more than one word, right? So when it consists of more than one word, all these together make complete subject, right? In this, the more important word is called subject word or subject. Okay, अब वो जो बहुत सारे words हैं जिसने आपको complete एक subject दिया है, that phrase consists of more important word. That more important word is the subject word, okay, and rest is attributes. Let's take an example. Like the 5 brothers lived together. So here, who lived together? The five brothers. So subject will be the 5 brothers. But in this, brothers is the main word. Okay, so brothers will be the subject word and the 5 will be its attributes. In the next one, walking is good for health. So in this, we are having only one subject word, that is walking, and that is the main subject. Okay, so the main important word is the subject word and other words are its attributes. Okay, so basically students, subject word is always a noun or a group of words that does the work of a noun. कि जो आपका important subject word होगा ना, that would be a noun or any of group of words that does the work of noun. Now let's talk about subject word attribute. Like in a sentence, the subject word is often qualified by an adjective. You all know adjectives, they qualify nouns or words that do the work of an adjective, and this is called its attribute. Like, there may be more than one attribute to a subject word. Like, let's take an example. The man stood at the door. So here subject is the man. Okay, but in this the man, important subject word is man and attribute क्या है इसका? The, जो कि एक definite article होता है. You all know this, that the is definite article and a and an are indefinite articles. This you have studied in your previous class, right? So in this, man is subject word and the is its attribute. Let's take one more example. His book is really good. So in this, his book is the subject, book is the main word, that means subject word, and his is the attribute. Okay, and his, you all know, is a possessive adjective because it is telling us about the possession of the book. Book iski hai? His. So his is possessive adjective here. Okay, so here subject is his book and the main word, that means subject word is book and attribute kya hai? His. Now the attribute may be ek adjective, participle, adjective, an infinitive, pronoun, article or phrase. Attribute can be any of these. Okay, let's talk about predicate now. The predicate may consist of just one word again or group of words, जैसे subject में था. Okay, when it has only one word, it will always be a verb. Like horses gallop, right? Horses gallop. So gallop is the action word, okay, which is verb. So it is having one word predicate. So whenever a predicate is having only one word, it will always be a verb. Okay. In the predicate, the verb may be qualified by an adverb. Acha, you all know what are adverbs? They qualify a verb. Okay. Or a group of words that do the action or work of an adverb. And this is called adverbial's qualification because you are qualifying that adverb. Like, let's take an example. The children waited downstairs. The children waited downstairs. So in this, the children is the subject, waited downstairs is the predicate. Okay, but here downstairs is adverbial qualification because it is telling us about waited. You all know what is waited? Action word hai, right? And downstairs ke bata raha hai, it is telling us about that action word. So at downstairs is adverbial qualification here telling us. Okay. Now let's talk about object of a verb. When we use a verb transitively, okay, जब transitive verb use होता है, so we need an object for that. We need object. So transitive verbs always require an object to complete their meaning. Okay, like transitive verbs, they need an object to complete their meaning. Let's take an example. I threw the ball. मैंने ball throw की, right? I threw the ball. So in this, students, I is the subject. Okay, threw the ball is the predicate. Okay, but in this, threw, जो कि एक action word होता है, right? Throw किया, right? Threw is a transitive verb. क्यों है threw transitive verb? Because threw is not giving a complete meaning. It requires the ball to complete its meaning. अच्छा, इस sentence में अगर सिर्फ होता I threw, so incomplete meaning आ रहा है. But अगर है I threw the ball, so the ball यहाँ पे threw को एक complete meaning दे रहा है, right? So transitive verb is threw here and the ball is helping that to complete its meaning. So the ball is the object here which is required to complete the meaning. Now again, the object of a transitive verb, I have told you transitive verb को एक object की ज़रूरत होती है to complete its meaning, right? So the object of a transitive verb may be a noun, a pronoun, an adjective that does the work of a noun, a participle, an infinitive, group of words doing the work of a noun, or a noun clause. Okay, so these can be object of a transitive verb. So students, as we have seen in the subject, जैसे हमने subject में देखा था that subject may be a group of word in which main word will be subject word and other will be its attributes. Same way, when an object has more than one word, we have objects and its attributes. Same way, ऐसा ही क्या होता है object के साथ होता है. अगर आपके object में बहुत सारे words हैं, so the main word will be the object word and other will be its attributes. Like the mother scolded the naughty child. So students, here subject, this thing, the mother is the subject, child is the object, the naughty are its attributes. That means in this, what is the object? पूरा object क्या है? किसको scold किया है? The naughty child. ये आपका object हो गया. But in this, child is the main word. The naughty उसके क्या हैं? Attributes हैं. Like it was there in subject. Main word subject verb होता था, right? And other were its attributes. Same way it will be with object. Students, now we are going to talk about direct and indirect object. Now, we require two objects with transitive verb, like Payal gave Rupa a book. Payal gave Rupa a book. Here we are having two objects, students. First one, when we ask a question, Payal gave what? Payal ने क्या दिया? So what will you get as an answer? Book. Book is the direct object. And when we ask whom the book was given, book किसको दी गई थी? We get the answer Rupa, and that is indirect object. So students, direct objects means basically they include non-living things, and indirect include living things. Okay, so these are the two kinds of objects. Direct object, non-living thing, indirect object, living things, right? Our next part is the complement. The word or group of words which are required to complete the predicate are complement. ऐसे words जो predicate का meaning complete करते हैं, that are known as complement. Like, let's take an example. Kritika appears unhappy. Kritika appears unhappy. Okay, so in this, appears unhappy is the predicate because Kritika is the subject. Okay, we are talking about Kritika. So Kritika is the subject. Appears unhappy is the predicate, right? But if we say Kritika appears, is it correct? Is it giving a complete sense? No. Kritika appears unhappy is giving us complete sense. The words which are required to give complete the meaning of the predicate are known as complement. Like here it is unhappy. Okay. So complements are required to complete the meaning of the predicate. Okay. Now just see. Complement of an intransitive verb describes the subject. अच्छा, transitive verbs तो वो होते हैं जिनको objects चाहिए होता है to complete its meaning, right? Intransitive which do not require object to complete their meaning. Okay? So, complement of intransitive verbs जो होते हैं, they describe the subject. वो क्या करते हैं? Subject को describe करते हैं. That's why they are called subject complement. Okay? Complement of intransitive verbs describe करते हैं subject को, and that is why they are known as subject complement. Now, our subject complement may be एक noun, adjective, pronoun, participle, infinitive, adverb, or group of words doing the work of an adjective or a clause. Okay, these could be the subject complements, right? So students, in this part we have got to know about subject, predicate, subject word and its attributes. We have got to know about objects, right? Direct, indirect. Okay, direct are non-living things, right? Okay, as we've seen in the example book. And indirect living things as we have seen in the example Rupa. Okay, we have got to know about complement and its functions, right? About subject complements. I hope you all have understood all the topics that we have covered, right? For practicing and all, you can use your grammar book, read all the examples from that, read all the rules again, right? Try the exercises. Still you have any doubt, you can contact me, students. Go through the topics again. I'll see you all in your next class. Till then, just take care, students. Thank you so much.